Hello, welcome to Around the House with Kay and Tom. And today we're going to cook a couple of these nice looking thighs here. And we're going to use this House Artery air fried chicken seasoned coating. We're going to use an egg, a little bit of water in it. And we're going to come over here and we're going to cook it up in this Emeril Lagasse Air Fryer Pro. So, without further ado, let's get started with it, see how it turns out. Now, we've done these thighs before and other things, you know, but this is our first time in this Emeril Lagasse Air Fryer Pro or anything like this type of oven before. So, let me get started over here. Okay, now the first thing, now I'm going to go by the directions on this bag pretty close today. The first thing it says to do is crack this egg in this bowl. Now it said to put a tablespoon of water in there with that egg, but I'd a whole lot rather use milk, so I'm just going to put about a tablespoon of milk in there with it. Okay, now let's get this whipped up real good. Okay, now I've got my House Artery seasoning coating right there. And so now, let's just go ahead and let me get this fork out of my egg. Set it right there, and let's take this good looking thigh right here and put it down in here. Turn them over, make sure it's covered on all sides. That looks pretty good right there. Okay, now we're going to move it over to the, shake off a little bit of excess here and then put it over here in this House Artery. Make sure you push it down in there good so the coating will get all the way up in there on that. Now look there, that looks good, doesn't it? Alright. Make sure you get it in there. Like on this end here, it doesn't have much. We'll do that again. Now it says in the instructions to turn this over halfway through. I don't know if it's going to have to be turned over or not, but I like to finish up with the skin side up. And so, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and put the skin side down on this little rack right here that goes in the Air Fryer Pro. So now we'll put the other one over here, let him have a little milk bath, milk and egg bath. Now you can use water if you don't want to use milk, you know, I just rather use milk when I can instead of water. So he's covered good. Now, let's get him over here. Now I only put about half of this bag in this bowl here, this House Artery, because it is real good stuff and we'll hate to waste it, you know. So, and after you do this, you can't go pour it back in there and save it for anything, you know. So, or I would. I don't imagine most of y'all would either, but you might. Alright, make sure it's all covered real good now. See where it's coming off the skin there, just put it back on there a little bit. Alright, now he's about ready. Flip him over and get him over here on this little rack. Now see, this is something I really like about this Air Fryer Pro here. You've got these 3 of these racks like this. Now I could get another, at least one more thigh on there, probably 2. But 2's all we want for this evening. So that's all we're going to put on there. But now you've got plenty of room in this cooker to put 3 of these racks, and like I said, you can fill each one of them up. So now the next thing we're going to do is come over here to this Air Fryer Pro and put them in. Alright, now we're going to put them right in here. I'm going to put them as close to the middle as I can get them. Slide them back in there. Now we're going to shut the door. Okay, now the bag on the artery air fry coating over there says set it for 350 for 30 minutes for bone in. Now I think it said if it's boneless about 20 minutes. I think it said. I'll have to look again. But anyway, and then you go hit the start button. Okay, it says it's starting up. Now on the instructions it also says to preheat, you know, and I didn't preheat, so we'll just keep eye on it and see what it looks like. So, while you got a chance, if you can, join our channel and give us a thumbs up. We sure would appreciate it. And thank you very much to all you folks that watches our videos. And if you can, you know, look at our links down below. You might see something down there you like from Amazon. Now, right now at this minute, I can't find these on Amazon, so you have to get it somewhere else. And I know a place that's got them is Bed Bath & Beyond. So if you really want one of these Emeril Lagasse's Air Fryer Pros, you might have to go to Bed Bath & Beyond right now at this time to get it. Okay, and that's down to 15 minutes. That's halfway through here, so let's see what we got. Oh, it's looking pretty nice. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, let's get it over here on this rack and I'm going to turn it over. Yeah, that's looking pretty good just the way it is. So, let's see if I can get it turned over here. Yeah, see, that's probably, you lose a little bit of coating when you turn it over. Alright, just like that. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and run this thing up to 400 degrees to finish it off, because I really want this skin here to crisp up. So I'm going to go ahead and run it up to 400 degrees when I put it back on. So put it right back in the same place it was at. Alright, push the little rack on up in there. We'll shut the door now. And over here on the temperature side, we're going to go ahead and run it up to 400 degrees. Okay, now there it is at 400 degrees. Now we're going to keep an eye on it. And we'll start taking temperature checks on it here pretty quick. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, now it's been there for 5 minutes on that 400 degrees. So let's take a look real quick just to see. I don't really want to dry it out. So, wow, that's looking good. That is really looking delicious. I think we're going to take this thermometer here and stick in it just for a second. So what kind of readings we get here. Now this says, according to this thermometer, this is over 160 degrees, but the juices that comes out of it is still pretty pink. So I'm going to go ahead and let it cook on for about another 5 minutes anyway, and I'll take it out. But according to that thermometer, it's over 160. But like I said, the juices where I put the thermometer in at are coming out pretty pink, so I'm not going to take it out and eat it like that. So, now when you stick it like that and the juices are coming out clear, doesn't matter how much juice you're getting out of it as long as it's clear, you know. But when it's pink like that, I said, no, we'll just, it's not worth taking a chance on. We'll just let it go for another 5 minutes. And if it's a little overdone, that'll be alright too, just as long as it's not underdone. Okay, now it's coming up on 5 minutes now. It'll be 10 minutes in there at 400 degrees. And I really think it's going to be done this time. Well, according to the thermometer, it was done last time. So let's look and see. yeah. Golly, every time you look at it, it just looks better and better. Let me check the temp real quick. Well, found out one flaw with the, yeah, it's 170. That's 170. So, these are coming out of here. That really surprised me that thing, rack fell down like that. I don't like that. So, but anyway, pick it up and set it back over here on this rack. Alright, now just for the heck of it, let's look at the other side. Oh yeah, see, it's nice and browned up. Oh yeah, there's some good looking chicken thighs here. You can see both of them browned up. So, let's get one, put it in a plate and cut into it and just see how it is. Alright, like I said, those look great on both sides. Now there's no pink juices coming out of these now. Any juices see coming out of them now just as clear as they can be. So, let me cut into one, see how it looks. Alright, now, let's just see how this is. I'll try to cut up here close to the bone. Oh man, that's nice and juicy. Look here at it. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's just as done all the way through and just as juicy as it can be. This is a good combination, that ultra fry, air fry chicken coating and a good air fryer like this is over here. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this little video as much as we enjoyed making it. And I hope you come back and see us real soon and watch more of our videos. So until next time, y'all have a real good and safe day. And come back and see us real soon now. Goodbye. Now I just wanted to point out one thing to you before we get out of here. Now, I hope you can see all this grease down in here. Now every bit of that, you know, you'd be eating it if you wasn't cooking it in something like this. This doesn't heat up your whole house, and you got all that grease that come out of it there. The chicken's not laying in that grease like that. And so you just might want to keep that in mind when you're thinking about air frying something. This is a whole lot better and a whole lot better for you. So think about it. So now, till next time, goodbye now.